What's up, guys? Coming to you from my car on a very rainy Colorado day. The clouds descended low upon the mountains, and we have gotten a lot of rain this afternoon, which is super good. Some of this is sweat from the gym. A lot of it is water from rain as I walk to my car. Um, but today, in this week about God's provision and giving, I just wanted to share a bit of an update about where we're at so far in terms of goals. So my launch goal is well, let me think about this two different ways. My first goal is $48,000 a year or $4,000 a month. And so there's two ways to calculate that. $48,000 a year is like a monthly partner times 12. Do that plus any one-time gifts that people give or annual recurring gifts that people give. And so right now I'm about halfway to that. I'm about 27,000 towards that goal right now, which is super exciting. The other way you can break it down is you take the one-time gifts and divide those by 12 and then add them to the monthly gifts. And then you get kind of a monthly number. And I'm about just over, I think 2,100, 2,200, somewhere in that range right now as in terms of that goal. So halfway towards that first goal of being able to quit my full-time job at the company that I currently work for, and then make FCA my full-time job. The next number is $12,000 on top of that. So a total goal of $60,000 a year. That's what I need to be able to move to Wales full-time. And so you do the math again, like I said, we're about 27,000. So we're just under 50% there. So we're getting a little bit closer every single day. So your gifts go towards those numbers right now at this time. But I was talking to my church yesterday, and one of the things that really I emphasized there, and one of the things I emphasized to all of my supporters, is that we're not just looking for a team of people to launch a ministry. That's a huge part of it. That's the first stage right now. But I also want to build a team of people who want to partner with me in gospel ministry to sustain ministry in the long term in Wales and in the sport of rugby. I have a big vision for rugby in Europe. Would love to see this ministry take off in Wales, but would like to see this ministry expand to the entire UK, and then into Ireland after the UK, and then from there into the rest of Europe. And so my goal is that FCA Rugby would grow in Europe in a really big and powerful way over the next 10 years. And in order for that to happen, I need a team of people who won't just help to launch me. That's a huge first part. And I'm so grateful for everyone who has joined on that side of things right now. But I'm also looking for people who want to be a part of this ministry in the long term and want to give to help sustain ministry in the long term. So, yep, that's where we're at right now. The big sustain ministry in the long term number is actually $90,000 a year. So we're going to work up to that, hopefully over time, to be able to do all kinds of really cool things with that: camps, events, staff, all those different things in that big long-term goal. So yeah, that's where we're at today. Today, I encourage you, if you wouldn't mind, to pray for people who will come alongside in the long term to sustain ministry, and then also people who God would inspire to help in this first stage right now to launch ministry. So those are my two prayer requests today. Love you guys. Like it, follow it if you want to stay up to date on my videos. Thanks.